welcome.
Welcome to what, buddy? What is this? What are we doing? Welcome to Smokey and the Snobby. God. All right.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
We're back.
We're back.
Back again.
Shady's back. Back again.
So, how you been doing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm good. I thought you were talking to somebody else, even though there's just the two of us in here. I'm good, buddy.
The two of us.
I'm doing good. Enjoying the weather a little bit this weekend. It was nicer.
Yeah, it's decent.
Warmed up a little bit, so it was nice.
The weather's decent out.
Yeah, we had a kind of a jam-packed weekend. It was Super Bowl weekend, everybody.
Yep.
A lot of excitement.
I'm sure a lot of people watched the Super Bowl this weekend, so...
yeah, world's most boring football game.
Not really. I mean, it depends on the team, of course. But this one was pretty boring, the Super Bowl.
I considered it a soccer match.
This is maybe the worst Super Bowl of this decade, for me at least. In terms of the players, were very boring. It was very predictable. You knew that the Seahawks were going to win.
How'd you know? Because their kicker was awesome. That kicker scored more goals than anybody else.
Cool, but I think at the same time, like, they were winning the entire time, and the Patriots didn't really do much.
Oh my God! You know what I saw today? I saw a meme today. Here, let me see if I can find it. I saw a meme today. It cracked me up.
Yeah. What was the meme?
So one of the stats for football is how many yards the team has run. So total rushing yards.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Seattle Seahawks, 135 total rushing yards. The Patriots, 79. Bad Bunny, because he carried a football for half the halftime show.
Yeah.
At 124 rushing yards. Bad Bunny ran further on the field football than the Patriots did. That cracked me up. That meme cracked me up. But yeah, I mean, it's always fun. The Super Bowl's fun.
Super Bowl can be
fun to watch.
But this one was it was okay. Although the halftime show was very enjoyable. Well, I guess we'll mention the Elf in the Room, that being Bad Bunny.
Not to me, it's not the Elf in the Room. I thought it was great. There was an homage to Charles Aznavour too. I think he samples Charles Aznavour in some of his songs, so Armenians got a little bit of representation in the halftime show. Hit it up, hit it up. I thought it was great. I thought the halftime show was fun.
It was really great. Of course, we won't talk about it too much because obviously this is a movie podcast, not a musical performance review.
We can talk about whatever we want on the podcast.
It was pretty good from what I've seen. Yeah, it was good. Pretty good.
What'd you think of the commercials? I didn't really. None of them were memorable.
The commercials are not that great. A lot of it was AI centric.
I didn't get the Dunkin' Donuts one.
The Dunkin' Donuts, funny enough, I actually liked that commercial. I thought that was kind of cute. It was kind of nice bringing back all the 90s like sitcom actors.
And they were playing Good Will Hunting?
Yeah, basically the characters in Good Will Hunting, except...
Hold on, no. It wasn't the characters. Jennifer Aniston wasn't in Good Will Hunting?
No. I guess kind of be a homage to 90s sitcoms.
I don't get it.
That's kind of how I see it.
Dunkin' Donuts needs to chill out. You know?
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, they always get Tom Brady and Ben Affleck, which makes sense because those guys are from Massachusetts.
They are. And Dunkin' is based out of Mass, I think. Their headquarters are there. Yeah. Yep. The only thing, they should have just stopped making commercials and just replay the Al Pacino
the Dunkin' Chino
the Dunkin' Chino
from Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill.
That's like the best part of the movie.
Yeah. Come on over here. There's a Dunkin' Chino.
They should really play that commercial. They really should play that fake commercial for the Dunkin' Donuts.
That's what I would have done for the Super Bowl. I would have just replayed that scene.
Also, there's some weird ones that are like about like cryptocurrency. There's the one where they were making you singing like the song of
You don't even remember. That's how unmemorable these commercials were.
Backstreet Boy. All right.
That was a T-Mobile commercial.
I don't think that was T-Mobile. It said crypto.
I don't know. That's how I don't remember any of them. So that shows you.
There's a Jurassic Park one, which I was kind of mixed on. It is a cool idea, except execution wise.
I don't know where I was. I didn't see any.
It was like an Xfinity commercial with Jurassic Park, and I just don't like the de-aging technology.
All of it sounds
looked really weird.
All of them sound meh. These people spent millions and millions of dollars. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're sitting here talking about it. We talked about the Dunkin' Donuts commercial. I guess mission accomplished.
Yeah, I guess mission accomplished.
Somebody in the marketing department's getting their bonus. You know?
I mean, I actually like the Emma Stone one about Squarespace.
Oh, because you're trying to register the domain?
Yeah, I thought that one was actually pretty cool, actually.
That's why I went and registered our domain so quickly.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I was like, I don't even know.
It's actually pretty cool, actually, because it's fully black and white. Technically speaking, it's very cool. which I guess in some ways connects to Begonia, but I don't think that commercial was directed by Yorgos Lanthimos.
Jorgen Lanthimos.
But somehow Squarespace always have the best commercials. There was one with Martin Scorsese about a couple years ago.
Was there?
Yeah, and then with like Adam Driver, and I thought those were cool.
I don't remember. I don't even remember any of them.
But that's it in terms of like...
You know what we missed though this year?
What did we miss?
The Puppy Bowl.
Oh.
We missed what? We didn't watch any of the Puppy Bowl.
What a miss. Man.
I love it, man. It's the best. It's little golden retrievers running around. It's hilarious.
Golden retrievers are not little, but okay.
Well, they're puppies.
Oh, like golden retriever puppies. Oh.
Yeah. That was yesterday, and then we went to go see a play.
Yes, a couple days ago before, the Super Bowl.
Friday night, we went to go see...
Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
Which, I don't remember a whole lot. I mean, I guess there is potential for what you can do with Harry Potter's son, and it seems like they went in somewhat interesting directions.
I thought it was a fun play.
I just thought the first act wasn't really that great. It's just average.
Yeah, the play's about Harry Potter's son. It happens like 25 years after the Battle of Hogwarts. I think it was 22
years, after the events of Deathly Hallows Part 2.
The Wizarding Walls.
And then his son becomes Slytherin. He's like, oh no.
Oh no. Can't be Slytherin. And so it's just about his angsty teenager. It's like a trimmed down version of the Broadway play. So this traveling show.
Yeah, so we can't really say how good the full version is because
we didn't see it.
I think my dad would probably lose his mind if he actually had to watch this for 4 hours. So
I'd lose it.
So they condensed it to like 3 hours.
No, this was long too.
It was long.
Like hour 2.5.
But you have to understand that theater and movies are very different mediums.
I don't care.
There's intermissions at least, so you can go to like a concession stand.
Yeah, no, there's intermission. That's fine. But the first act of the play, I could have done without. The second act was fine.
What probably didn't help is that we ate pizza, so we were already pretty tired.
I did. I had
probably not a good idea.
It's my favorite pizza.
Yeah, we had this place called Lazy Moon. Shout out to that place.
Yeah.
We're not sponsored by Lazy Moon, but we do like Lazy Moon though.
But yeah, Lazy Moon has got big slice of pizza, and they got a Cuban slice. So it's like mojo pork, pickles, mustard, base with like ham and cheese.
Maybe not the best idea.
No, it wasn't the best idea to eat that before a 3-hour play.
No.
No, so I regretted it.
I think I was almost getting tired too because I ate like a meat pizza.
Yeah, it had like a meat lover's pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Anyway, you can get these pizzas like $12 a slice, and they're the size of I don't even know. It's like three regular slices of pizza. It's so good. So good. So yeah, we went there for dinner.
Yeah.
And then but it was a good play. I thought it was done very well technically.
I thought it was extremely well done technically speaking. Yeah.
They did like magic in it. People were flipping around. There was a lot of costume changes. There was actual like magic tricks.
Set design changes. I think the shadowing really helped to kind of create a whole different environment.
Lighting was awesome. Music was good.
Yeah, it is very much high production value. It's kind of something I see being adapted into film because it honestly...
No, I don't want to see a movie of this.
Well, I mean, we can't because there's going to be a Harry Potter TV show reboot for some reason.
Why?
Nostalgia.
Oh,
and also too, Harry Potter's a popular franchise.
I know. People
which makes no sense, especially when the Harry Potter movies are timeless.
I'm good. I like going to the Harry Potter world in Universal though. That's fun.
Oh, yeah?
Getting some butterbeer ice cream.
Well, I mean...
Dude, butterbeer ice cream.
That relates to the movie we're talking about, because it is an adaptation.
Victorian style. Talking this nonsense about Harry Potter and the Cursed Child is a good transition into our movie today.
Kind of.
Yeah.
To a movie called Frankenstein. Ooh.
I feel like we have to be very specific about which Frankenstein movie we're talking about today.
Very specifically, Guillermo del Toro's version of Frankenstein, which is another film nominated for Best Picture, which I think we all kind of knew it was, especially when Guillermo del Toro's other films have been nominated in the past for Best Picture, like Shape of Water and Nightmare Alley.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
our third episode of Oscar nominees. The reason I say we have to say specifically which Frankenstein, there has been 460 movies.
Yes, there has. It has been adapted for 90 years since the James Whale version.
Oh my God, dude.
Again, we do want to say this. We don't know how accurate this movie is because I've never read this book in high school. I know this book is like the top of the books to read in high school. I never read Frankenstein.
No?
Yeah. Did you ever read Frankenstein?
I got through part of it just for the assignment. Don't know. But
And you're like, oh, I got bored.
yeah, because there's movies for it. And honestly, I can't believe I'm
But also,
talking
too,
smack.
the movies are very different compared to the book itself. I'm sure there is.
I don't know.
I
don't
know
read
the
book.
one from the 30s isn't exactly the most accurate depiction of Frankenstein.
Who?
The 1931 movie.
No, there's only been a couple where they've adapted it to the book. There's one with Robert De Niro where they
There was
adapted
one
it.
with Robert De Niro, which I've never seen.
And then there was one that got really horrible ratings.
Oh, was it
with Anthony Eckhart or whatever?
Aaron Eckhart?
yeah.
Yeah, that guy?
Yeah, that was adapted.
Oh, yeah, because it was like called I, Frankenstein, I think it was called.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I mean, there has been many stories that have been very much inspired by Frankenstein.
My favorite is Young Frankenstein with Mel Brooks.
Oh, yeah, that's probably one of my favorite
if
adaptations.
it's based on the book or not. I don't care. It was just funny. The thing is, though, here I am talking smack about 80 versions of Harry Potter coming out, and they've made 460. They've made 460 movies where Frankenstein is mentioned.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, where he's a character.
But also, too, the archetype of Frankenstein
There's like a Frankenstein in space.
Has been inspired by many characters, like the Thing from Fantastic Four. You could say the Hulk is inspired by Frankenstein in some way, even though I see it more as the Thing.
That's like Jekyll and Hyde, I would say.
Yeah, more so like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but you can kind
Yeah.
of see him having a very similar archetype, I would say.
Yeah,
Like
similar.
Phantom of the Opera.
What's your interpretation of a movie like Frankenstein? For like the philosophical interpretation.
I
right?
see it more so about a story about humanity. Humanity, morality, in some way religious subtext, especially when I think Victor Frankenstein used to have like a nickname.
Well, he's playing God, in my opinion.
He is playing God, which I guess in some way you could see it as a religious story.
Yeah, it's the hubris
in the
of
fact
man.
that he's resurrecting people from the dead.
Yeah, and we see it in the movie where he gets removed from like the medical school.
Yeah, you could see it as
They're
a story
this
about
goes against God.
humanity, purpose.
Yeah,
Because, Frankenstein kind of struggles with his purpose in the world and what he was meant to be, for sure.
he's very innocent. In this film, he was portrayed innocently in the beginning. Actually, he was pretty innocent the whole time, and it follows the book pretty well.
But you mainly, I think, fall through like Victor Frankenstein throughout the entire movie.
Who?
Victor Frankenstein. Because in this movie, I swear to God, he is like genuinely unredeemable in parts. Victor Frankenstein in like Guillermo del Toro's version, he's just irredeemable in like every way imaginable.
Yeah,
he quite literally abuses him.
Yeah, I mean, this story follows both of them.
Which
I like the format of this movie. Did you like it?
I do like it too.
Like
it's very unique from anything we've seen from Frankenstein. Which again, I think
we've seen it in other movies though. They tell us one side of the story and then they tell us the other side of the story.
Yeah, no, we've never seen that kind of structure before. At least for Frankenstein, we haven't really seen that because we always follow Frankenstein or the creature itself. We never
Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein's monster. So we never really got to see Victor's perspective. So I like that this kind of does.
I never really cared.
No,
I just like the monster.
I do like the monster too. At the end of the day, I still prefer that because I do think the conflict that Frankenstein deals with is far more interesting than Victor.
I like the monster
I still
better.
think it does a good job of exploring Frankenstein's character and his motivation for, building the monster.
Yeah, this time around I liked it.
Yeah, I do. And I think Oscar Isaac does a great job in this. Like, performance-wise, I think he's very good.
Yeah, I just didn't understand the character a little bit. I was confused by him.
Like his motivation behind it?
No, just his passion shifts to horror. Like, I don't know. It was a little off-putting to me.
Yeah?
I was kind of... Not the acting, but his acting was good.
Oh, he was great in this movie. I'm kind of shocked he never got an Oscar nomination because I think he really does a believable job at making him seem like a villain.
Did anybody in this movie get an Oscar nomination?
They did. Jacob Elordi is the only acting performer that actually got nominated, which I'm very happy about.
Does he get it like the best actor? Or
I don't think he's going to get the best supporting actor nominee.
Oh, he's nominated for best supporting actor?
Yeah, best supporting actor.
Wait, why is he a supporting actor in this movie?
Because I think for the majority of the movie, it is focused on Victor.
No, it's not.
No. Maybe that's what I see. I mean,
probably. See, the Oscars. They don't know what the hell they're doing.
Sometimes they don't know what they're talking. Actually, half the time they don't know what they're talking about.
Half this movie's about Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, like the second half of the movie is focused on.
What's Oscar's email? Let me email them and talk to them. I gotta know who. It's not a person.
No, it's a group of people. It's an organization.
What the hell?
The Academy.
Where'd they come up with the name Oscars?
It's an Academy Arts. Actually, I don't know.
Is it an acronym?
It's not. It's not an acronym. He's doing
origin of the name.
He is looking it up right now.
Oscars. Because this has been bothering me.
Yeah.
It's uncertain. That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
They don't know.
No.
They don't know who came up with the name.
Well, because also the Oscars originated in like 1927.
So what? They had paper and pen back then. The assistant could have wrote down.
Origin to it. It's not. I'm not really concerned about that. You're the only person. Bother me. You're the only person that's concerned with. It's like, why did they name it the Oscars?
It's gonna bother me.
Why is that bothering you?
I'm gonna research it, and the next episode I'm gonna talk 35 minutes just about the origins of this. Just the name. I don't even care about anything else.
What?
Yeah.
You're only focused on things that really don't matter.
They matter to me.
Why do they matter to you?
Because I won't be able to sleep tonight, and I need to be able to sleep.
That's not good, man. You're gonna get insomnia.
It doesn't even say anything. The first Academy Awards presentation was held on the May 16th, 1929. Who cares?
I thought it was 1927.
How'd you come up with the name Oscar?
I thought that was 1927 was the first Oscar event.
No, I don't know. Wikipedia says 1929.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
With an audience about 200. they charge guests.
Oh wow, that's funny.
$5.
All right.
That's funny. So yeah, he's getting Best Supporting Actor.
Yep.
He's one of the main characters.
He is. You could see as a co-lead, but it's also because it is a very competitive Best Actor nominees. Because you got DiCaprio, you got Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme.
I didn't see Marty Supreme, so I don't care.
We're going to watch it though.
Okay, and then one battleship after the other is the other one.
Yep.
Oh yeah, but he's got a support. He's not a supporting actor. He's Best Actor.
DiCaprio?
Yeah.
DiCaprio is Best Actor, yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about supporting actor.
Well, you said you wanted Jacob Elordi to be a Best Actor nomination.
Oh yeah, I do. He'd beat all those guys.
But the problem is that I think I was saying that's because it's a very competitive nominees because you have a lot of really great performance here. So they probably put him in the Best Supporting Actor.
You told me that it wasn't going to be this guy originally. Jacob Elordi.
It was not supposed to be Jacob Elordi. It was actually supposed to be Andrew Garfield.
That's a Spider-Man, right?
Yes, or the Spider-Man from Amazing Spider-Man films.
Spider-Man.
So he was actually supposed to play the monster itself, which honestly would have been great.
You think he would have made a good monster?
I think he would have. It would have been very different from anything we've seen from Andrew Garfield, and I think he would have done a great job of making this character feel different from anything he's played. But he couldn't do it because of scheduling conflicts, and they were filming it right during the writers and actor strike at the time. So he couldn't make it. So they went for Jacob Elordi.
I couldn't focus on that. If he was the Frankenstein's monster, I wouldn't be able to focus.
I've never seen him in much stuff. I've
only
seen him in Spider-Man. Priscilla.
Well, I saw him in Spider-Man.
Jacob Elordi and Priscilla.
Oh, he was in The Kissing Booth, Jacob Elordi.
Oh, God.
He was an aloof football player.
Those movies suck. But that is a very different story.
They're fun. Me and Mommy like them.
They're not fun. They're really terrible.
They're fun. Coming of age.
They're not funny. The characters are horribly unlikable. I do like 16 Candles.
Does like 16 Candles?
The problem is with 16 Candles is the characters are actually likable and you actually feel attached to them.
I didn't like any of the characters in 16 Candles.
I like the characters in 16 Candles, but again, that is a very different story, and we're not talking about 16 Candles.
Spider-Man.
So they went with Jacob Elordi, which I think this is straight up his best performance in his entire career.
Wait, I want to finish my thought on Andrew Garfield before we move on.
Okay.
If he was the main character,
yeah.
If he was the actor playing it, that's what I would do the whole time. I wouldn't even watch the movie. I'd be so overpowered.
So you'd just be distracted the entire movie?
Spider-Man in a deep Armenian accent that I'd forget the movie. Spider-Man. Everybody go to Spider-Man.
I don't think it's that distracting. Imagine you do that.
That's what would be going on in my head the whole time.
Imagine you do that in every Andrew Garfield movie. Just imagine you watching Hacksaw Ridge, like the heaviest film of all time.
I did it in Hacksaw Ridge.
And you'd be like, Spider-Man. And then people just dying in the background.
It didn't matter. It was going on in my head while it was happening.
That's a terrible way.
Anytime I see any of the Spider-Man.
Oh my God.
Who's the new Spider-Man? Tom
Holland, yeah.
Him too. He's in that category.
I think Andrew Garfield would have been a good choice, but I'm very happy they stuck with Jacob Elordi because I think he did awesome. He really captured the humanity that Frankenstein
he didn't really
needed.
Talk.
Not a whole lot. He really only talks in the, of course, his second part. He only says like one word, and that's Victor.
Victor. It was a little too.
And Frankenstein gets annoyed by it.
Yeah, because it's creepy.
It's not really creepy.
But you created this guy.
But also too, what was he expecting? He acts like a baby. He quite literally has the mind of a baby.
This is where I thought it wasn't the acting, but the character was like, oh, it's weird. So I mean, the movie's set up in like two kind of main chapters, right?
Yes,
so,
and it starts off with the captain ship, which I know is probably in the book. Which
it is.
We've never seen it in any other Frankenstein adaptation.
No, but in the book, it's the book starts off with them in the North Pole.
Yes, basically.
So they're in the North Pole. There's a Dutch explorer ship.
Yeah.
That they got stuck in the ice, and they witness it. And in the book, I think the captain of that, you know how the captain in this movie played a big role? Not a big role. Not a
really big role,
but he was kind of whatever. He was in it.
He was like helping out Frankenstein. He was like deciding from the campfire, which I like that it keeps that very. We want to mention that this film has a non-linear structure in a very similar way. Actually, not really similar, but similar to like Pulp Fiction, where Pulp Fiction has a non-linear structure. But again,
but Pulp Fiction was confusingly non-linear. This was broken out very well for us.
Yeah, it is, and I like that because I think as we talked with. I think, as I said, I like when movies are very mysterious and you don't really know much about him. Like, why is Frankenstein just laying there in the campfire? What's his deal?
Yeah.
And he's just kind of standing there like, how did this came to be? Until he finds out he's finding me.
Yeah, he's there on a search. But the captain plays a bigger role in the book, I think.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. But you can't... What are you going to do with the captain in a movie? You know what I mean?
I mean, he's only there to really kind of serve... I wouldn't say the framing device in the movie, but he's kind of just like... he's just helping out Victor Frankenstein. They're trying to get
he
out
finds
the
a human
Pole.
being in the middle of the North Pole that he didn't expect to find.
Yep.
So he pulls him onto the ship. What he doesn't realize is Frankenstein's monster is also there hunting him. They're kind of hunting each other. That's what's cool about this movie. It starts off with them together.
But it keeps you intrigued, and you don't really know much about their relationship yet.
No.
We only know that they don't like each other, but we kind of find out later on in the movie why. And to me, this is where non-linear movies work at their best, where we don't know much about the characters.
Let's just clear the air. I don't like non-linear movies.
What?
Yeah.
Why do you not like non-linear
I don't like
movies?
the back and forth.
I honestly don't. I think it can be done very well, but there's going to be times where it's not done well.
It's a lot of shibbity boo bop to me. It's like, let's just do it to be cool. We don't need to be cool.
Sometimes movies do that, but sometimes I think with Pulp Fiction, I think with that movie, it does in a very creative way that's very different to like Citizen Kane, right?
I never saw Citizen Kane.
No. Well,
no. Is that the one with the?
It's with Orson Welles, who plays the head of a newspaper company.
I don't care.
I'm so mad because Citizen Kane is genuinely one of the most important films of all time.
Okay, let's watch it. You want to watch it?
Maybe at some point.
You get to pick a movie. Pick that movie. Wait, is it a silent movie?
It's not silent. There's actual dialogue, but it is black and white.
I don't care about
in
black
the
and white.
1940s. So
yeah, I don't care about. I like black and white. Okay, so you're saying that was a non-linear movie too?
Yes.
Right, but this is a non-linear movie. It's not really a non-linear movie, this movie. This is a...
Yes and no.
No.
If you're asking me, I consider it to be a non-linear
It's together
story.
in the beginning. The two characters together in the beginning.
Yes.
Then they break off and tell the story of Frankenstein.
Because, it takes place in the end of the story, and then they kind of tell their story.
Yeah, they start at the end.
Yeah. Another term called in medias res. In Latin means beginning of the end.
Beginning of the end. That's good.
That's probably what it is.
Okay. The movie industry uses that term too?
Yes, but we usually refer to it as in medias res. I think that...
In medias res.
It's a Latin word that means beginning of the end.
Yeah. Did you ever hear of the Armenian term veraskere?
No, I have not. Should learn more about that.
Veraskere. It's like, who cares about the medias res? The beginning of the end. That's it.
Yep, and then we kind of first introduced to Victor's story.
Right, so the movie is based on chapters.
Yes, it is split into chapters, which I guess kind of fits the overall book, I guess, in a way, because, the book's obviously split into chapters.
Of course.
So they wanted to keep it very much, authentic to how the book was.
Of course.
So,
everybody that's listening is probably in one form or the other knows the story of Frankenstein. So we don't need to kind of get too deep into it. Or people who have read the book. This movie does an awesome portrayal of it, in my opinion.
Yeah, it does a good job of portraying it, which I think we want to mention is, for the production design is insane in this movie. It is some of the best production design in the movie, and we're given a good impression of that with the ship.
Was that a real ship? No, it was a CG ship.
I think it was a CG ship, but it looks insanely impressive. Though.
Yeah.
It's not distracting. Yeah. It's actually great.
Yeah, it's all the...
Well, there's some CGI that's a bit
artistry.
iffy, but it's not to the point where it's that much of an issue. There's some CGI that's a bit iffy.
This is classic Guillermo del Toro, though.
This is classic Guillermo del Toro. You can tell. Yeah, this is definitely Guillermo del Toro's vision. Yeah.
The sets are...
The costume, the makeup,
everything is... Yeah,
it's impressive.
It's very impressive. Very well done. I thought, anyway. You're right. The ship was amazing. All the homes, the clothing, the environments they're in, they're all very well done.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they get into the story of Victor Frankenstein, his origins.
And he lives in this castle with his mom, who's...
He lives... Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Whose mom is, like, French.
His mom's French, but I think his mom's French, and he speaks French, and I forgot what the dad was. Were they Italian, the dad?
I think he was just British.
I think everybody had a British accent, so who knows? Every time
my friends in the UK had a good relationship, so...
We're just going to call the British accent the European accent, because that's literally what every movie does now.
Yeah.
If it's based in Italy...
It is the most common accents you see in films. It's French, English... Yeah. English is the most common, of course.
It's crazy. Movies based in Latvia, British accent. Movies based in Poland, British accent. That's what they do.
Not always, but Poland.
With every movie.
Polish.
With every movie.
Well, Polish accent.
Schindler's List was British accent with German twang.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a difference.
Or, So, the European accent is officially the British accent in cinema. So, everybody speaks with a British accent. Even, what's his name?
What is it?
What's Frankenstein? Victor Frankenstein, the actor, talks in a British accent.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
It kind of goes back and forth, but it's not too distracting with Oscar Isaac.
Yeah. But anyway, it starts with Frankenstein's origin story, like his childhood, what he was. His father was a surgeon. The mother was an aristocratic
pretty much.
Daughter.
He had this nice little childhood, except he didn't really like his dad.
Castle. Well, I don't think he got along with his dad. His dad didn't like him, but he taught him all this medical stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
And they die. Everybody dies again, because it's a movie. It's a sad movie.
It is a tragic story. I mean, you kind of do. I think at first you do feel empathetic towards Victor because he lost his mom. Mm-hmm. He had this connection with his mom, and then
he was very close to his mom.
And then his dad doesn't really pay attention to him because
he's strict.
That's where it leads to William.
Yeah, the mom dies during childbirth with his younger brother.
It's very similar to Revenge of the Sith in a way.
Yeah, she died from sadness, right?
She dies in a very Shakespearean way, Padme, and then she dies from birth.
Oh, giving birth. Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened a lot in those times, though. It was very dangerous. Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea what it was like during the 1800s that.
Yeah, it was very dangerous. Childbirth is very dangerous for women, and in those times it was just as dangerous. Mm-hmm. But I guess when the push came to shove, the father had the choice to save the mother or save the baby. He chose to save the baby.
Which I think leads to...
That affects... What's his name?
Victor.
Yeah.
Which leads to Victor really thinking about...
Did you know...
The kind of God-playing role that he thinks he has and thinking of resurrecting people.
Yeah, he has like a dream and an angel come... He has this angel in his bedroom.
Yeah,
this is, again, classic
I kind of see as a motif in a way.
Yeah.
That kind of appears now and then.
Yeah, I don't think it was a good angel. I think it was a dark angel. And it was it was a statue of one in his room, and it comes to life in his dream and tells him stuff.
I think, what do you interpret the dark angel? Just going against God?
Yeah, I think it's a dark angel telling him that, hey, you can do this, right? You can do this.
Yeah.
I
kind of see it
to hell with the rules and piety and the laws of God. You can be your own God and bring back your mother. So it's the seed is planted,
which he never did.
Of course not. His mother's dead.
Yeah, his mom's dead. That's it.
His mother's long gone. By the time he figures it out, there's no way he can resurrect her. But that's what his driving force is to create Frankenstein. To research and do that. Did you know Mary Shelley's mother died days after giving birth to her too?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's probably how she found her own real experience, which I will say the most important part about anything in general when you're making something is coming from your own personal experience into making something.
Yeah, I'm sure she had a connection. There was a connection between her mother dying when she was a newborn and putting this in a story. I'm wondering if that affected her life.
And led to her making writing to really kind of...
Her father was an author, so it's the family business.
Oh, it's nepotism.
No, not nepotism. There was no schooling back then.
Nepo baby!
So if your father was a lumberjack, you became a lumberjack. That's really how it worked. He taught you to be a lumberjack. Her father happened to be an author, so he taught her to be an author. Exactly like Frankenstein's father. He's a surgeon. He taught him how to be a surgeon.
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah, he spends the rest of his life, essentially the rest of his youth, pining over his mother, and then it doesn't spend a lot of time there. In that part of his childhood, he's the odd man out in the family now. The mother's dead, so he's lost that connection, and then they just cut to him being an adult.
Yeah, pretty much, and it leads to him being in this like class in Edinburgh.
Yeah,
and he shows his experiment that he's been doing, kind of testing out.
Well, they're kicking him out of medical, like they're taking away his medical license. He's fighting to get his license, to keep his license.
Yeah, for sure. And then there's this random character that shows up with Christoph Waltz, who's kind of impressed by his abilities to resurrect someone.
What was your favorite scene in this movie?
Ooh, well, we'll talk about it later.
Oh, because this was my favorite scene in the movie.
That was your favorite scene in the movie? Really?
That scene with him arguing with the heads of the medical community.
Yeah, and that's fun to see. I think that dynamic between those judges are very fun to see.
Yeah. I thought that was my favorite scene in the movie.
Yeah? Because
he's fighting for his life. He also
he's very passionate about it. He's kind of giving exposition away, but in a very fun way, though.
I thought that scene was cool. So the scene is him.
Oh, yeah. That scene is very well done, too. Technically speaking, that looked awesome. Beautiful. It was animatronics, I think.
Oh, yeah. It was so cool. It was gory. It was a little bit violent. It was scary. It was everything you want out of kind of a horror movie. Because was this considered a horror movie? It's like a horror drama. Because it is pretty violent and gory.
Yeah, it can be.
It's gross.
Yeah, it can be gross. Yeah, for sure.
It stops being gross, but it can't. In the beginning, it's gross. So he's got this guy he's hooked up electrodes to in this room full of like medical doctors who are going to vote for his fate as a doctor.
Oh yeah,
and he reanimates the guy. Man, guy doesn't have It's just his upper part of his body, and they're like, oh, it's just parlor tricks, Victor.
And also too, they genuinely
think he tosses a ball and he catches the ball,
and they genuinely think it's going against God.
Oh yeah, to them it is going against God. It's not your place to decide who gets to live or die. God does that. Yeah. And this is where your what you think of it philosophically is. I think it is. Don't do things you're not willing to that you don't necessarily comprehend.
Yeah, true.
Because he didn't think any of this through.
No, he did not. He did not think about the consequences.
Yeah.
Of what his experiment would have.
Right. He's where we got the term mad scientist from.
Oh yeah, true.
Right? It's alive. Weird Science. Remember Weird Science? That's Frankenstein too.
Oh. Yeah,
it's kind of the theme of Frankenstein.
Yeah. Except it does not explore any of those themes at all, but
I bet you if he brought Kelly LeBrock to life in that doctor's courtroom.
Yeah.
Immediately his license is there. You're good.
I don't think that would be the case at all, especially when they would be more so confused if that actually happens.
Science.
Like, what the hell is going on?
That would be crazy.
That's not going to happen.
They should do a mashup of this movie and Weird Science.
Oh my God.
I'd watch that.
No, that would not fit.
Why? They made 100 other stupid movies with Frankenstein. Why not? But yeah, that's the thing. He gets kicked out because he's playing God.
He does, and then Christoph Waltz is like impressed by him.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'll pay you handsomely to continue your.
It's like, oh, I got the money on my pockets. You want to do it?
He's a rich eccentric guy. He was very eccentric.
Oh yeah, he's an eccentric guy.
Yeah, he was very creepy.
It's kind of appeal about him though.
Everybody was creepy,
which I guess makes sense because Christoph Waltz is known for playing these kind of characters.
But even Guillermo del Toro kind of directs people to be creepy.
Yeah, there are characters that tend to be very creepy.
There's a creepiness element to his movies.
Michael Shannon's character in Shape of Water is an absolute creep.
They're all creeps. Pan's Labyrinth is creepy.
But Hellboy's
that's creepy.
The point.
Hellboy's creepy.
In some ways,
there's a creepiness to the characters. Was Pinocchio creepy? Probably. Pinocchio's
no,
creepy.
Not really.
Naturally, to me, it's creepy. Is that considered a Frankenstein-esque movie?
It is. Not really.
It is Geppetto playing God.
In some ways, it is. Except it's not really portrayed in a horror way.
This is what I mean about these kinds of movies, and you'll see what I mean.
Even though Pinocchio's existed
I'm leading
way before.
The conversation into something at the end.
All right.
And you'll see it's going to be a bombshell.
That's going to be I'm totally excited for that.
Yeah, it's going to be a bombshell.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to rip the doors open on the ethics of all this crap.
Okay.
And never to do it. So if anybody's out there messing around, horsing around with DNA, stop it. Knock it off. But yeah, that's what it is. He's essentially altering dead bodies. You know, everybody knows the story of Frankenstein. He chops people up and puts people together and creates his own monster. But you need money to do that. Mm-hmm. And he's been shunned from the community, so nobody's going to give him funding. He can't go to Oxford, and they're not going to give him money to continue his funding. That's it. He's been banned after that court hearing.
Yeah, so, pretty much.
So creepy Christoph Waltz offers him a ton of money to do it. That's it, right? He goes in. That's the first half of the movie. He goes in. He sets him up with a lab. He gets his brother's now involved. His brother's engaged.
Yeah, his brother's engaged to Christoph Waltz's niece. Which I want to mention.
She was creepy.
Christoph Waltz's character is actually, he plays weird characters very well, if not very
he does
intimidating.
Well.
Like in Glorious Bastards, he was incredibly weird in Glorious Bastards. Which, he
was creepy,
of course.
Yeah, he was creepy.
He's a Nazi, so yeah.
Yeah, but he's a really creepy Nazi.
And he does it pretty well, and you kind of don't know if you really trust his character. And
are all Nazis creeps, or is every Nazi a creep, or are some Nazis a creep? I think they're all creeps.
They're all kind of creeps.
Yeah, they're all kind of creeps.
Yep.
But yeah,
they're all not even kind of. They're all creeps in general.
Right. He plays this rich guy.
Yep.
And he decides he's going to fund it. We don't know why he's going to fund it. He asks him, well, what's in it for you?
He just sees potential in it, maybe.
Well, remember the line? He goes, well, okay, thank you for all this, but what's in it for you? Nobody just does this. He goes, nothing. He likes to take pictures. So he's like, I just like to go in and take photos every once in a while for my own interests in photography. Mm-hmm. And then he turns around and he goes, I just ask that one day I will ask a favor of you and you will return that favor. Mm. But it doesn't get into why. And Frankenstein is so he doesn't question it because he's so hell-bent on doing this to prove that it can be done, that he doesn't even question why he's funding it. Mm-hmm. I thought that was good. It showed the insanity of it showed the madness of the mad scientist.
Yeah, in some ways.
Yeah. But you got to think things through.
Yeah, that's true. You have to always think things through.
Always. If it's too good to be true, chances are it is. Right?
Yeah.
So and this is that scenario. It's a too good to be true scenario that he accepts, but he doesn't know what he's got to do. So that's the first half of the movie, really, is that it ends with him creating Frankenstein.
It does. Well,
that first half, right? No. I mean, there's a lot of in between.
There's a lot of in between, which actually in some ways I think relates into the motivation a little bit.
Right.
Into the person that created. One thing I didn't notice the first time we watched this, which by the way, this is our second time we watched this. Actually, my second time.
It's my third.
No, that's your third time? Yeah. So something I didn't notice was when Mia Goth or Elizabeth, does.
The niece?
Yeah, the niece. Okay. And she talks about, I admire a guy from war, a person from war.
Oh, yeah.
And that leads into Victor Frankenstein finding dead bodies at war.
Oh yeah, he needs to find bodies so he can stitch them together so he can make Frankenstein. He went out to the battlefield and he's marking dead bodies.
Yeah,
that's where the gory and creepiness of it
which
comes.
I kind of see it as a little motivation behind love. There's kind of this love triangle in some way. At least that's how I saw it.
In the eyes of Frankenstein, there is, not in anybody else, because he's crazy.
Yeah, he's crazy, and I don't know if I found that particularly interesting.
He becomes attracted to his sister-in-law, essentially.
I found the motivation of doing it with, his dead mom far more interesting than his girlfriend.
That wasn't his girlfriend. That was his future sister-in-law.
That he wanted a relationship with.
That's his brother's fiance that he was attracted to and he was flirting with. His descent into madness, that's what this movie portrayed well. Actually, I don't know if it portrayed it well. His descent into madness was quick. One day he's arguing the merits
I say it got really bad by the
resurrection.
Time he kills Christoph Waltz's character.
Yeah.
One thing I like is Victor Frankenstein's very manipulative. Yeah. And you can't trust him.
You're going to have to. So I stopped you for my favorite scene. It just happened to be in the beginning of the movie. Remember to stop me for your favorite scene if we get, Remember to call it out when we get to it, because
Yeah.
we're about to get into my favorite line in the whole movie,
Okay.
right? Because finally he does it. He's about to do it. Right, he's waiting for a lightning storm. The lightning storm comes. He's stitched up the bodies. It's all gory. There's like body parts everywhere.
You don't really
it's a
see
mess.
it. You don't see it.
You see the blood on the floor. You see him kicking stuff around. You see him
not
throwing away body parts.
Violent, I don't think.
It's not violent.
It's
but
not like
there's some crap going down.
it's not. It's not Begonia levels of violence.
No, it's not violent like that. It's it's gore mainly. It's chopped up body parts. He's putting together. He's stitching together a man from 20, 30 different humans.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and he's doing it without an ounce of like regret or even like honoring the bodies that he's dissecting, because he's just tossing them in bags. That's another kind of visual where you're like, oh yeah, he doesn't care. He just cares about resurrecting somebody. Mm-hmm. So the moment arrives to do it. The he's alive moment is here. And Christoph Waltz turned to him and said, well, here's the favor. Like, you're going to make me the Frankenstein, because he's dying of a disease, syphilis. Syphilis is a sexually transmitted disease. And in that time period, there's no cure for it. There's just the delay of it. So he sees him with like a bald head. And here's my favorite line of the whole movie. And it's got nothing to do with Frankenstein. It's got nothing to do with Frankenstein's monster. It's got to do with Christopher Waltz. He turns to him. So he has syphilis, and he's dying from syphilis. It'll eventually turn him crazy. Mm-hmm. The cure, the supposed cure back then, was to drink mercury. Mercury is terribly poisonous. It drives you mad. It turns you crazy.
True, and that's probably what happened with Christoph Waltz's character.
Well, that's where my favorite line comes in. He goes,
oh my God, what?
He goes, one night with Venus, a lifetime in Mercury. Because he slept with a woman. He slept with somebody that had it, and it transmitted to him.
Uh-oh.
And that's it. It's his death. It's a death warrant. He goes, I love that line.
And they have this like little fight.
They fight.
And he wanted to be resurrected.
Yeah, he wanted to be the one to go down there and be like, take my brain and put it in his body. This is what I didn't get though. He's already put the body together. What do you want from him now?
I honestly don't know.
Is it like
it's kind of a
if this one works, the next one do me?
Probably. I think that's what it is.
Oh, okay. Maybe that makes sense. Because at the time, I'm like, what are you talking about?
That's how I kind of interpret it. It
you should have called in his favor
at first, but I think Victor Frankenstein didn't want to do it again. He didn't resurrect.
Well, we don't know that yet at this point. You know what I mean?
No.
At this point, it's the first time he's going to try.
And
Christoph Waltz, I'm assuming next one do me, because he should have called in the favor when he was putting the brain in.
Oh yeah, I want to mention again, the Transylvania building looks phenomenal.
Yeah, this
looks amazing.
This is all done in Scotland. They went.
I think so. Tower. Scotland, it's all done in Edinburgh.
The lab is in like the middle of nowhere on the coast somewhere in Scotland. It's cool.
It is very cool looking.
It's creepy.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because they put it like a filter, you know what I mean? Like they put a green or gray filter. It depends.
Which Guillermo del Toro does do that in some of his films.
Right. It depends. Like in this chapter, there's a darkness to it, so it's always gray. It's greenish gray. It's got like a greenish gray filter. In Frankenstein's story, it's like grayish silver with a little bit of sunlight.
Yeah.
Like it was cool. So yeah, he kills, what's his name? Syphilis guy.
Oh, he kills that guy. He pretty much falls down.
He doesn't kill him. They get into a fight, and he falls down the pit where the lightning bolts are going to shock Frankenstein's monster.
Pretty much. And then he just kind of lays down there.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yep.
He died.
And then I think Victor Frankenstein hides from him, so the niece and William doesn't find out that he died.
I don't know. He got rid of the body somehow.
He put it, I think, in like the side of the tower.
Oh, he did.
Remember, like later on in the movie, he shows William the body.
Yeah. This guy's going crazy. He's gone mad at this point.
Oh yeah, he's gone mad.
He's gone insane.
That's to me the point where it's like a descent into madness for his character. If you're asking me, that's where he was crazy before, but at least he was very passionate about it.
Yeah, but he makes this guy. He makes the monster. It comes alive.
Which I think comes to like one of my favorite scenes in the movie. It's actually my favorite line.
Yeah.
Where it's like, son, it gives you life.
Right. Oh, when he's looking at the sunlight.
Yeah, I think something I like from Jacob Elordi's character is that his body language really conveys that this guy he had
an innocent love for him.
1 year old.
Yeah, he's like a baby, newborn baby. He
Which the
essentially
makeup
comes to life.
Looks insanely impressive to the point where he's unrecognizable, Jacob
Yeah.
Elordi.
Yeah.
Jacob Elordi's like one of the most handsome guys ever.
Yeah.
His face is completely different. The whole makeup and his overall body are very different.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he's he's a monster. He's a monster.
Well, yeah. I think creature is a good word to describe it. I think monster.
Well, I mean, that's what he's
That's
called.
kind of something known in Guillermo del Toro's movies where the humans are the monsters themselves.
Yeah.
And the creatures themselves have humanity,
Gotcha.
like Shape of Water.
So I'm going to switch. Am I being culturally inappropriate to the monster?
A little bit.
You want me to switch it over to creature?
Yeah.
Okay. So, creature, formerly known as monster,
Oh my god! But
is like a
something-
newborn baby.
Something I don't love it in like something like Shape of Water because I think the human character is too one-dimensionally evil. In Frankenstein, there is a real motivation for why he's this way, and then later on, he has depth to him.
I don't get it. Why is he acting like a baby? He's got the mind.
No, like Victor Frankenstein. I'm saying.
Oh.
Actually feels like a villain with real motivations compared to like Shape of Water or Pants of. Well, actually, Pants of Labyrinth I'm okay with, but
it's like all these kind of people that act this way. Mm-hmm. They only think so far.
Yeah.
So he creates this guy, and all of a sudden he regrets creating the guy.
He does
Almost immediately. He's this was bad. Oh, he chains him up. You can see.
Well, not really. Didn't seem that way at first.
Yeah.
He was genuinely surprised at first.
It started changing. So the guy's resurrected, right? This
Amalgamation of like every other soldier.
Right. This creature.
Yep.
Pardonnez-moi, creature. Is resurrected. He gets electricity tossed in. He comes to life. And he, like Auden said, he's like an infant. He's like this. He's like that. Yada, yada, yada. He's showing genuine love for Victor. Almost like he's imprinted, like a duck gets imprinted on somebody. He's hugging him. He's very gentle with him. He's not violent. He's very innocent. Mm-hmm. The creature. Very, very innocent in this movie.
He is very innocent, which I guess makes sense because he is quite literally a...
So I don't understand why he turned into some crazy person with this poor guy. With the poor creature.
I don't know. I think it's just the fact that I think he wanted to do Christoph Waltz.
No, he didn't want to do Christoph Waltz. He killed the guy. He didn't want to do it. He said, no, I'm not going to do that. This guy is resurrected. You can tell he's a gentle soul. But because this guy has zero humanity in him.
Oh, yeah.
He's purely a mad scientist. He's crazy.
Oh, no. And those scenes, I think, really just show to you that this guy really just lacks humanity, which I guess owes credit to Oscar Isaac's performance being very good.
You, the viewer, see what this idiot doesn't see. Mm-hmm. Because he chains him up in the basement. He yells at him. He scorns him. This moron decided he's going to resurrect somebody, and he didn't have a plan for once it worked. Because I don't think deep down he believed it was going to work. And now he's got to be a parent to this guy.
He basically has to be like this father figure, even though he's very abusive.
Right. He's worse than his father. His father wasn't neglectful. His father taught him everything he knew. He was just strict.
He's like the opposite of Victor.
Yeah, he's like cruel to him. He yells at him, he scorns him, he beats him. Then he decides, all of a sudden, his creation
and literally
is an abomination.
Locks him up in a...
locks him up in the basement.
In the basement.
Chains him up. That creature doesn't bother anybody. Every time he sees him,
he keeps saying Victor, and he gets really annoyed.
He's like a puppy.
Yeah, I mean, like Victor, what do you want him to do?
Yeah, you created him. He's your responsibility now. And you're locking him up, and then you beat him? You're stupid? I don't know if the book portrays it that way, but...
That's probably what it is, how it is in the book, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well, the brother and the fiance come back. They're like, where's my syphilitic uncle?
And he's like, oh, he's gone missing.
Yeah, he's gone missing. Oh, he went away, I'll come back. So he lies to them because he's gone nuts.
He's very manipulative.
Yeah, he's all frantic and manic now. And the fiance meets the creature.
And she actually forms this little relationship with him. I think it's very sweet.
She sees the humanity in him because she sees humanity in people. She's empathetic. She's everything that this other guy is not. Frankenstein's not. To him, he's a specimen, right?
Yeah.
To him, he's an experiment.
And then Frankenstein's like, oh, don't bother. Don't even go in that area.
Yeah. Just like he stitched him together with discarded bodies on the battlefront, he now wants to discard this guy. She's fighting him not to. She's like, he's not. He's intelligent. He's
Yeah.
showing emotion. All he says is Victor, because that's all the creature can say is Victor. Victor.
And then he says Elizabeth.
Did he say Elizabeth?
He did.
Yeah.
He's like, Elizabeth.
So he lies to them because they're going to leave, and he lies. No, I'll take care of him. No problem. If this was a guy in Brooklyn, don't worry about it. That's what he's saying. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. He decides he's going to burn the whole place down. Mm-hmm. He's going to burn the place down with the creature in it. Oh, his life's work. And he throws it all away. You know why?
Why?
Because he didn't think things through. He literally said, you know what? This was a bad idea. You spent your whole life preparing for this moment. It came. And then now you realize it was a bad idea? Dumbo.
And then he like...
I didn't realize how angry I was about that until now. You know that?
Really?
Yeah. I said it when we watched it, but now rehashing it and talking about it, if I ever see... What's that guy's name? What's the actor's name?
Oscar Isaac.
I'm going to talk to him about it. I'm
Again,
going to thank
it's
him
a
for his
character-
role in the Armenian genocide movie, The Promise,
Okay.
and then immediately cut to, what the hell's going on? Why'd you try to burn the guy down? Didn't you have any creative
He
input?
tried to so he can hide the evidence of Christoph Waltz's character.
You think that's why he burned it down?
I think so, and he was genuinely manipulating William and Elizabeth that, this creature killed.
Why kill the creature? I think he didn't like any of it. He saw the horror in his creation.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
And he wanted to burn it up. He wanted to forget it.
Yeah. That's how that chapter ends. The rest is, it cuts to...
Which leads into my favorite part of the movie,
What's your favorite part?
the second part.
Yeah, that was the better part.
That
in
was
opinion.
the better part because I think his journey is far more interesting than Victor's,
Right.
in my opinion.
We spent a lot of time talking about the first part,
It does flesh out
even
Victor.
though neither of us really liked it as much as the second part.
It's not that we don't like it. It's just
We
we
didn't
think
like it
it's
as much as
fine.
the second part.
Yeah,
Right.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The creature manages to escape from the tower, and then
Yeah, he goes down some sewer hole. He escapes the fire and the building collapse.
Yep,
Frankenstein loses a leg in the explosion.
yep, pretty much.
Idiot. What an idiot. So
He's
stupid.
a moron.
You're a moron.
Yeah, moron.
All that intelligence and he's still stupid.
Yeah,
What are you going to do?
yeah.
That's another representation of this movie. Just because you know one thing doesn't mean you're good at other things. You know what I mean?
It's like Sheldon Cooper.
Right. You can't expect a fish to walk. You can't get bad at it when you can't.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and he manages to escape, and he goes to this forest, and he meets his deer, which I guess I don't know if that's an homage to the original Frankenstein movie, because in the original Frankenstein movie he does that too. In the 1941.
I think, like you said, Del Toro likes to
incorporate.
humanity into the beast and inhumanity into the human.
Yeah,
And I think Mary Shelley's intent of this is that too.
that's pretty much it.
It's, yeah. So, you're right. He's very sweet to the deer.
He's very sweet to the very bad CGI deer.
That's okay. It's better than a real deer. Those things are unpredictable, man.
I mean, they can be unpredictable, but
You can't train a real deer to like bend down and accept food from your hand. That thing might gourd you with its
yeah,
I'm gonna catch flack for this, but they're one of the world's dumbest animals.
they are. I mean, I don't think people would get upset about that. I think we all know that they are very dumb.
They have terrible instincts.
Oh, they have terrible instincts, especially when a car comes in.
Oh my god, they love headlights.
That's the worst.
They
and
love
then the deer
headlights.
gets shot by two hunters.
Did the deer get shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, they killed the deer.
They kill the deer.
So you see,
Which, that's part of nature.
this is a good visual representation of how this creature is learning about the world. The innocence of everything,
True.
except every time
Which
he
I
comes
think that's
across.
what the part's about. It's really understanding humanity and just the things that go through humanity in
Well,
general.
his understanding of humanity is everybody's evil. All humans are evil.
They can be evil by
Everybody's
choice.
trying to kill him. That's a human.
Yeah.
These guys shot him with an arrow. He doesn't know why.
I think it's a gun. I think it was like a full-blown shotgun.
Oh, it was a gun?
I think so.
Oh.
It was not an arrow.
Oh, it wasn't an arrow? No, he got shot. And he doesn't know why. I'll tell you why humans keep trying to kill him. He looks creepy. He looks like a monster.
Yeah. And they don't know what they look like.
He's a creature.
They think
that
he's like
looks
some
a
sort
monster.
of bear.
Huh?
They think he's some sort of bear.
Yeah, they don't know what he is. They couldn't get a good read on him. He was wearing like a hoodie, like a fur hoodie.
And then he goes to this house, which...
That's in the book.
Yes, that is in the book. I remember that. And honestly, those are my favorite scenes. Just, him interacting with the family without the family really knowing what's
in
going
the book,
on.
and this is where he learns about the goodness of humanity too.
Yeah, and he does the kindness towards themselves.
Yeah, there was
just simple little things that happen.
He hides out in the pig pen, or where the sheep. I don't know what
sheep.
Is. Yeah, it's like a
sheep farm.
A barn, and he listens to them speak and read, and he learns more words.
And he, I think, forms this relationship with this old man.
How much time has passed at this point? Not a lot.
Months.
He gets to that house. And then months later, see what I mean? He could have just been gentle with the guy and taught him to just sit here and listen to me read. That's what he did, and he learned.
That's pretty much it.
He didn't even give him a chance. You spent all this time creating this thing, and in 2 days you decide, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, because he just thought it was a failed experiment.
I don't think it was.
No?
From my perspective, I didn't think it was, right? From the viewer's perspective, no.
Because he thinks he created some sort of monster.
How dare you?
That's what Victor Frankenstein genuinely thinks.
How dare you refer to that
I know
kind-souled creature as a monster?
Well, I'm saying it from Victor's
as somebody
point
who
of view.
learned recently, that community does not appreciate being called that.
Oh my god, now I'm just being racist.
No, you're being prejudiced against monsters.
Oh my god. Or creatures.
So yeah, he learns all this stuff, and then he sees the nicer side of humanity.
Yeah, and he interacts
and then he
with
sees the
old
bad
man.
side of animals.
Yeah, with very bad bad CGI wolves.
What are you gonna do? That's another one of those producers. Be like, look, dude, we spent $20 million on a CGI ship.
Oh my god!
You're gonna get crappy wolves. We don't have any money.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, Del Toro's got to argue. You know what I mean? Did you see that video I sent you the other day?
No.
With, was it? Yeah, I sent it to you with David Lynch.
Oh yeah.
They're yelling.
But it's different though. It's not CGI. It's more writing process.
But I'm thinking this is the conversations that happen with the money people. You know what I mean?
That's probably what it is.
Like Del Toro's going,
except
no.
Guillermo del Toro's films are far more accessible than David Lynch.
Right, but I'm thinking somebody up in the crunching the numbers is going, we can't make real life wolves. We spent $30 million on a CGI ship. We can't make it. That's what I'm thinking happened. Because the CGI wolves were kind of crappy. But the blind guy in it, there's a blind guy in that
Who
household.
I think is played by the janitor from Harry Potter.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh, man, that's awesome. I love that guy. With the cat.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
That guy was really cool, and I really liked him in this because he actually had compassion and humanity, and it's what built... Those scenes are just genuinely very sweet. Yeah,
it works out well because he can't see what he can't see the creature.
Yep, nope.
So he brings him into the house and teaches him stuff. And he's like, is this all the book? The guy's got a little library. So they're working, they're like poor farmers or they're sheep herders. They're poor, but whatever books he has in the house are
he was
like
kind of
gold.
Thinking there was a person behind the bars, like this is a force of nature.
Yeah, he sensed him. He was a religious man, right? He taught him the Bible. He read it.
Did he though?
I think so. I think
I know they taught him about Ozymandias, which I thought in my little heart, my Breaking Bad little heart referenced the Ozymandias, which I know, of course, is inspired by the actual poem Ozymandias. But I just like to kind of connect it to Breaking Bad, where it says, Walter, I'm going to teach you about
Ozymandias. Well, there you go. Everybody's got to learn about it. I got to learn about it. I don't know anything about Ozymandias. I've heard this word.
I've read it before.
Is it a name?
It's a fascinating story.
Is it?
It's about a rise and a fall of a I wouldn't say beloved king, but once a king that kind of had a rise and fall.
Oh, well, it's like every king. They always have a rise and fall.
I don't really think too deeply about the stories. They're just...
So he read that poem?
Yeah, he wrote the Ozymandias poem, and I think literally the creature pretty much literally talks more than just one word.
He evolves and becomes... he learns how to speak. He learns how to think critically. All this fun stuff that Frankenstein could have seen and witnessed with his creation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is a stupid guy. The old blind guy that taught him to read is 10 times smarter than Frankenstein. But another favorite line is that he turns to the blind guy and goes, "Is this all the books in the world?" He goes, No, there's lots more. So he's now like he's excited, but the blind guy dies. the wolves killed, the bad CGI wolves killed the blind guy.
Oh no, that actually made me sad because the guy genuinely had compassion and sympathy, which I think we forgot to mention those scenes. The creature does go back to the tower that he once lived.
Yeah, but not before the people that can see, that walked in the house, thought he killed the old guy. So they start shooting him.
Which I felt bad for the creature.
I do too.
And in some ways, he did seek out revenge.
I think that's the point of the movie, for us to always feel bad about the creature.
Yeah, very much.
But this is where we learn that he doesn't die and he heals.
I mean, we've known about that.
No, he cut himself.
He did.
He cut himself and it healed. And you're like, okay, maybe that stuff. But he got shot in the neck.
Oh, yeah, he got shot in the neck, and he kind of laid down there for a while.
Yeah, he passed out. So we're like, oh, he died. But then he wakes up, and you go, okay, so he's just going to heal anytime. Everything heals him. Maybe chopping his head off.
And then went back to Victor Frankenstein.
That's when he learns how he was created.
In the scenes earlier, I think William says, we found this house. We brought it back. We bought this property that his dad owned.
Oh, yeah. They go back to the castle. But that's the thing. He goes back to the lab where he was created, and he finds all of Victor's drawings and notes of how he created him. So he realized that he's not human.
No.
He's never really looked at himself in a mirror, so he doesn't know what he looks like.
He really doesn't.
He sees himself. He sees Christoph Waltz's character's photos, and that's when he realizes he's not something. But this is where you start to go, oh, he's not just he's not parroting what he's reading. He's absorbing. He understands now, right?
What he was meant to be.
That's the critical thinking part.
What he was meant to be.
Yeah. So now he's thinking, I'm a creature. Or I'm not human.
Yeah.
And he's all alone. He's like, I'm all alone. I'll never have. A, I'm going to live forever. And B, I have nobody to live with. I have no companions.
Maybe he went to Dunkin' Donuts. Maybe he went to America. He could have. And went to Dunkin' Donuts with Ben Affleck.
They should make a part 2 of this movie with him 100 years later.
Oh yeah, that would be fun to see.
Like Sinners. Remember in Sinners when the last scene of the movie, they come in, it's like the 90s. Oh. The vampires come in and talk to the guy wearing an 8-ball jacket. It's freaking hilarious. They should make a part 2 of this movie with him 100 years later and just hanging out in the West Village in New York. Nobody would bat an eye at this guy in New York City. Yeah, all right. He's weird looking guy. Yep.
Come help me. Anyone notice that?
Nobody would pay attention.
Nobody would pay attention.
Yeah, he'd live a perfect life in Manhattan. He'd be here. Nobody would ever
yeah.
What's up with this guy?
No, nobody would.
But yeah, he knows he's going to live forever. He can't die. He can't build bonds with anybody. Everybody's terrified of him.
Yeah, I mean he's
scary.
He kind of secretly goes into the house.
Yeah.
And finds Victor.
Yeah, on the wedding.
Which I'm shocked.
The night before
Victor,
the wedding.
I'm surprised Victor wasn't shocked that he was alive.
He wasn't. He was still mean to him.
Oh yeah.
He's still mad at him. Yeah, he's even worse. And he's a jerk at this point because he goes up to the fiance and he professes his love to her, and she's like, "Get out of here, you creep."
Oh yeah.
So he's now, he's like a scorned lover because he's an idiot.
He is an idiot, but he's also great. He's mad.
He's crazy. He's a nut job. And so Frankenstein ambushes him in his room, and he's like, "Are you here to kill me?" No. He goes, "I need you to make another one for me, so I'm not alone."
Yeah.
In that moment, that's when he should have realized, no, this guy wasn't. This thing isn't a abomination. He's intelligent. He's rationalizing. He's critically thinking about his happiness, his hatred for Victor now, because now he hates him. Mm-hmm. His hatred for Victor is a complex emotion. You know what I mean?
It is certainly a complex emotion for sure.
Right. He abandoned his experiment. His experiment continued on and thrived.
Yeah, pretty much.
And instead of going,
and kind of seeks revenge.
Yeah. Instead of going, I know the movie would end if they did this, but still. Mm-hmm. Instead of going, hey, you know what? He didn't even give him a name. What's his name?
The creature.
I'm gonna call him Samuel. What he could have done.
Why Samuel?
I like Samuel. It's a nice name.
Like Samuel Adams?
Yeah, like Samuel Adams. So he sees him talking. He sees him rationalizing. He sees him thinking. He sees him having a plan for his life. And instead of going, you know what, Samuel, have a seat. Let's get through this wedding. and I'll talk to you about it, and let's figure it out. No, he goes, you're a monster. You're an abomination. You deserve to die.
And he still hasn't changed his like manipulative ways because he genuinely manipulates the people around him that he killed Elizabeth.
Oh, he's manipulative. He's a jerk. I mean, yeah. What's his name? Oscar Isaac did a good job because I'm mad.
Oh yeah,
at all this behavior.
You genuinely believe that he is this like viewer, mad person who's manipulative.
Yeah. So they get into a big fight. People storm in because they hear the noise. Yep. And that's the thing. The creature is super strong. He doesn't have, when he gets into these, he's angry, he's raging, they're attacking him.
Yep.
The brother runs up and tries to attack him, and he kind of punches him. But no, it's not like a, when a thing like that punches you, fly. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
He punched him, flies. Brother breaks his head, skull, and dies.
Yeah, that was like the most like, ugh.
Yeah, and he said, the monster did it. He goes, no, you're the monster. I've always been terrified of you.
And
perfect summation of this guy.
Sad about Elizabeth dying, except she kind of dies in she kind of dies in a very Shakespearean way. That's kind of the impression I got of it.
Yeah, Frankenstein's brother dies. He goes to shoot the monster, and the fiance, who empathized with Frankenstein's the creature with Samuel. Yeah, we'll call him Samuel.
Samuel, okay.
And I'm going to go into Wikipedia and change it. And Frankenstein goes to shoot the monster, and because I think love is a strong word. I think she loved him like maternally. You know what I mean? Like as a mother. She jumps in front and takes the bullet. She sacrificed herself for the creature. And he takes her away, and I think that was the closest connection. Her and the blind guy were the closest connection to humans he's ever had.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So he goes away. That's it. The movie ends. The movie keeps going. Then those two chapters end. This is why I like this movie. They gave us the background of how we ended up in the beginning, right? How they ended up in the North Pole. They hate each other. Now Victor Frankenstein is chasing his creation all throughout the world.
Because that's the only thing he really has.
That's it. His brother died. His fiance died. His life is ruined.
Pretty much.
And it's all ruined, not because if he created this thing.
And Victor literally has nothing in his life.
Well, yeah, but it's not because he created this monster. Or, sorry, creature. Apology.
It's his only purpose he has in life.
He's
just killing this guy.
But it's all because of him. Everything that's happened is because of the choices he's made.
Yeah, it's true.
And the one outcome of that choice, he decided he wanted to kill the last thing.
Yeah.
But he can't kill him. How's he going to kill him? He gets dynamite. Mm-hmm. He's going to blow him up. This is another fun part of the thing. He catches him in the North Pole, and he goes, here, let's do it together. He grabs Samuel the creature, grabs the dynamite. Remember this?
Yeah.
Because you're looking at me as if you don't remember this part. Do you remember this part?
I don't remember.
Remember in the last, and they're in the North Pole, he collects dynamite. He puts the dynamite in his hand, and he says, light it. Let's both go. Let's both
It's die. Like Wile E. Coyote kind of thing.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. It didn't kill him.
Of course it didn't kill him.
Nothing's going to kill him.
What do you think could kill Frankenstein? You got to chop his head off, right? Like a zombie. He's a zombie.
Not really.
Do you think Frankenstein's monster is not a zombie?
I mean...
I know zombies are sometimes infections, but...
Yeah, but the difference with zombies is the fact that...
I don't think we need to talk about... I don't think there's a science behind zombies.
No.
Whatever the hell we want it to be.
But like with zombies, they don't have brains. The creature actually has a brain. A fully functioning like nervous system.
Yeah, he does.
So, I mean, his frontal lobe probably isn't the best, but he's...
But would he regenerate a head? That's what I mean. He can't.
Good question.
I don't think so.
I don't really know.
It's like Thanos should have gone for the head.
Not really with Thanos. Thanos is different. He's an actual person.
Right. But I mean,
that's
a guaranteed kill. He's the Hamburglar.
Oh God.
Grimace.
But I don't really know about Frankenstein.
I think chopping his head off.
Probably, yeah. I mean, if he had an axe.
So this idiot walked around trying to shoot him in the chest. He should have been trying to chop his head off. He'd never get close enough to chop his head off, though.
No.
He'd kill him.
But by that point, he was tired.
He was tired, Victor,
yeah. And I think...
They made it from France or wherever the hell they are to the North Pole.
And now we're finally in the ship part.
Yeah.
We finally get to the ending.
We're back to the beginning of the movie.
And I do like that the relationship's somewhat reconciled in the end.
Yeah, he apologizes to him. He asks him for forgiveness. He calls him son.
Which, in a way, I like that scene because
He could have done that.
He shows he isn't
8 scenes ago.
No, hold on. He actually has depth to him.
He doesn't have
in
depth.
some way.
Who?
Victor.
No, that's just a man trying to get into heaven. If he had depth, he would have done that like 6 scenes ago. He would have done that way sooner. In that scene where his brother dies, he should have done that there. He didn't not wait till the end. Mm-hmm. Why chase him all around the world to only go, please forgive me, I know not what I do. I take it back. Stupid movie. It's a stupid movie.
It's not stupid.
No, it's not stupid. But yeah, that's it. That's the movie.
Well, there is one thing I really love the ending because it kind of like ties back to the beginning of the movie where Oscar Isaac is basically saying, sun gives you life. And I feel like in that scene...
Oh, the sun rises?
The sun rises, but he also, I think in that scene, he fully understands life.
Yeah.
If you're
tragic.
asking me.
It's
People
tragic.
die.
Here's what... You think it's tragic, the ending? I think it is because... Go ahead. Do you think it is?
Tragic and optimistic at the same time. I wouldn't say optimistic, but it's a good ending.
Here's why I think it's tragic.
Yeah.
His only connection to the world was this man.
Yeah.
Who he hated. But then he forgave because, Samuel says, okay, I forgive you to his creator. Mm-hmm. But now he's dead. Frankenstein dies. And he's really all alone now. Mm-hmm. He's really all alone. But you see his humanity coming out. He saves the Dutch ship. He pushes the boat out to sea so it saves them all. After killing 7 of their crewmen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a good movie.
It was a really good movie.
It ends tragically, though, in my opinion. There's no happy ending to this.
So in terms of like other aspects we forgot to like mention, I love the score of this movie. I thought this was a really well done score.
Yeah.
It's very Victorian in some ways, and it makes the film feel grand in scale. The full like orchestra.
I'll be honest, I didn't pay attention.
No,
I mean,
it's a great score. Even though
obviously I heard the music, but I didn't. You know what I mean? I didn't listen.
I don't think this is like Alexander Desplat's best score.
Yeah,
but it is a
who's
Alexander Desplat. He worked with Guillermo del Toro before. He worked with him on Shape of Water.
Yeah,
and Nightmare Alley, and he also works with Wes Anderson a lot.
Oh, okay.
Like the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Okay.
And
I like the score.
French Dispatch.
I like the sound, the sounds of those movies.
And Frankenstein has a great score that really fits that time period very well and very
orchestral.
effectively.
I don't remember.
I still think the writing is pretty strong.
You know who I think though?
What?
You know who I think deserves accolades for this movie?
What is it?
Craft services.
Oh boy, here we go again with the craft services.
I may not have heard all the music.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
but I sure can appreciate all of the effort that went into feeding all these people.
Yeah, true.
Do you think craft services feeds the people in the CGI room making CGI movies? Probably not. They got to get their own lunch. Those people got to get their own lunch. Sheryl Lowe provided craft services for this movie.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. What is she done?
She's been around since 2016. She was heading up craft services for Suicide Squad and a bunch of TV shows.
Like the Margot Robbie, the James Gunn one? Or
which one's that one?
The one from 2021?
2016.
Not
good?
No, very bad.
She probably didn't feed them as well.
She probably didn't feed Will Smith very well.
In this movie, though, I'm sure she fed them well. They look very well rested.
Oh, yeah, they
so
definitely
shout
did.
out to Sheryl Lowe.
Well, except
Sheryl
for Oscar
Lowe.
Isaac in the last act. She was like, no more food services for you.
Yeah, he had to be skinny. He was starving, so she just probably gave him celery.
No food for you.
Sheryl Lowe, thank you so much.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to Sheryl Lowe. The Oscar may go to Sheryl Lowe for craft services. We got to go through all of them.
If they ever introduce that category, but yeah.
It's a category for our show.
It's a category for our show.
When we finish our episodes, we will. These are our nominees for craft services. At the end, we will give an award, and I will reach out to them personally and send them a Target gift card.
That's a great reward, just giving you a Target gift card.
Hey, you know what?
That's not bad. Now here's
Wouldn't you like a Target gift card just to show up in the mail one day?
I wouldn't mind that.
And with a card in it that says thank you for all your work? I would. Do you want to know how many of these movies have been made?
How many of these movies have been made?
There's been a lot of them.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, let's see which one of these movies have gotten the highest and the lowest ratings.
Ooh.
So the original one
is the highest rated.
No. You'd think so. It's not. It's a movie from 2015. Mm-hmm. It's just called Frankenstein. It's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Carrie Ann Moss, Xavier Samuel, and Danny Houston. It's like a weird thing on it. I'll show it to you.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, wow.
Bride of Frankenstein, the original.
I had no idea.
Frankenstein, the original, was at like 97%. But Bride of Frankenstein has 98%.
The new one with Guillermo del Toro?
No, 1935.
Oh.
No, this one we'll get into because we're going to get into that crap. But
yeah.
Young Frankenstein, 95%.
That's probably one of my favorite adaptations of the story. The Guillermo del Toro one is my favorite adaptation of Frankenstein.
I think the comedy ones have gotten more ratings because people like the comedy ones. So Young Frankenstein is 95%. 90%, Abbott and Costello.
But also, too, Young Frankenstein is considered to be Mel Brooks' magnum opus.
Is it?
It is. It often is considered to be his magnum opus. In a way, you can kind of view it as a sequel.
I'd love to see it again.
In a way, you can kind of see Young Frankenstein as a sequel to the original movie. You know, it's black and white, and Victor Frankenstein's son takes over.
Gene Wilder's great in it.
Oh, Gene Wilder's great. Which, fun fact, he actually co-wrote Young Frankenstein alongside Mel Brooks.
Well, here's the thing. The other one that is just as popular, because I grabbed like the first 5, none like anything above 90% or above. Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein in 1948. It's got a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, really?
It's got of course Abbott and Costello in it, and then Bela Lugosi's in it. I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The worst one is I, Frankenstein. 5%.
Makes sense. I've never seen that movie, but you know.
Mary Shelley's Frankenstein with De Niro.
Yeah,
Kenneth Branagh. 42.
Yeah. 42. Okay.
There was a movie in 2015 with Harry Potter in it.
Oh yeah,
Young Victor Frankenstein.
Yeah, Young Victor Frankenstein, which
26%.
Unfortunately, that movie was written by a guy named Max Landis, who's a very bad person in real life.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, good riddance.
Which, fun fact, he is the son of a very well-known director, but very controversial director, John Landis, the guy who directed the Twilight Zone movie, the one segment.
Oh, John, where those people died on the movie.
Yep. So,
but this is a star-studded cast, and it didn't hit.
No.
Radcliffe, James McAvoy, 23%. And then Frankenstein Unbound. Oh, that is. With John Hurt. Raul Julia's in it, though. And I love Raul Julia.
Oh, really?
Oh, you know one of the movies I want to review this year?
Street Fighter?
No. Moons Over Parador.
Really? Yeah. I've never heard of that.
Do me a favor. Text Amo Creekor and ask him about, hey, Amo Creekor, do you like the movie Moons Over Parador? Great movie. With Richard Dreyfuss and Raul Julia. Yeah, it's a great movie.
I know Raul Julia for Kiss of a Spider Woman with William Hurt.
I never saw it.
No?
No.
Oh.
But yeah, there's so many of these movies.
There are so many adaptations. Hell, we didn't even list half the movies.
Oh, God, no. I'm not going to go through that list. We don't have enough time.
In a way, you can kind of feel the Elephant Man as a Frankenstein.
Oh, he was born that way, Elephant Man.
Yeah. I mean, it's also a real world disease, too.
Elephant Man is more like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, I think.
Really? So, maybe. Yeah, more like Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah.
So, how do we rate this movie? What do you rate this?
I give it 6.5 Smokies.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
What do you mean? That's a good score. It's not a good score?
Well, it's okay, but, you know.
Oh, wait. The explosion.
Oh, yeah.
8 Smokies. I forgot about the explosion.
Yeah.
There's an awesome explosion in this, man.
Yeah.
There was like, the whole building blows up. It was great. 8 Smokies. I take it back. Strike 6.5. I go 8. What did you want me to do? 10 Smokies?
No.
That's reserved.
I was expecting you.
That's a reserved rating.
Didn't you use it for, what did you give it 10 out of 10 to?
I don't remember.
But I would give this movie like an 8 out of 10. I think it's a great movie. My opinion on it hasn't really changed.
Yeah, we both liked it.
We both really liked it a lot. And that's it.
Yeah.
Do we...
Yeah, let's see what people thought. I think it got general, like, good
positive reviews. Yeah, it got a lot of positive reviews. It has an 85% on the critic score, which is pretty good, and 94% on the audience score.
Yeah, more common folk liked it than the critics liked it.
Which I guess makes sense, because, you know, Frankenstein has been a story that's been told many times, and people actually like it.
Yeah, I think so. So, yeah, let's see what the critics say.
Yeah, I will look for a little review from Cat Woods, who works under the Flicks, the UK, New Zealand, and Australia. Wow.
Oh, nice.
Man.
Asia Pac and Europe.
And he actually gave it a positive review. So he says, this movie could be a savage, gory, and it's very gory fantasy world of monsters, wild men, and cold-hearted women, but it is so much more emotional, intelligent, and beautiful.
I think so.
I would agree with that too.
Somebody should tell Cat Woods that monsters isn't a good word.
No.
It's not an appropriate word. She should have used creatures.
I mean, it is emotional. It is a story about emotion, especially for Frankenstein's perspective. Mm-hmm. But it is very gory, but not to the point where it's like Terrifier levels of gore.
No. It's gore into... The whole point of that gore was to show you his lack of care for the human... For humans. It's really, Frankenstein didn't care. Everybody was an experiment to him. Everybody was a player in his thing. But yeah, she's hits the nail on the head. It's all of those things. That's cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cat Woods. And then, by the way, it's creatures, not monsters.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, you got that wrong, buddy.
Yeah, you're going to get a letter.
So we got another review from Felipe Ferletes. I am so sorry we got that name wrong. Who works under the Always Good Movies. Didn't seem like you found a good movie because he gave it a 2 out of 5.
Yeah, Felipe did not like this movie.
Oh, boy. I mean, not terrible, but, he didn't really like it that much. It says the deceptive CGI Latin spectacle split into 2 amorphous chapters is weak and unsurprising, lacking coherence in several places. I don't really agree with that. I don't know what Felipe's
talking about, man.
I think the movie feels very cohesive to me and, unsurprising. I guess it's not surprising because we've seen this story many times, but it's really all on the execution, man, on how it's dealt and how it's different. You have to really capture the essence of what the original book was like.
Yeah.
So, of course, it's unsurprising to us because we've seen this kind of story many times before.
Right. Is this guy looking for a new twist on an existing
I think that's what he was trying to look for, but
Felipe, you gotta
I don't know. From what we've heard, this movie is closer in line with the book.
Yeah. It's pretty close in line with the book. Felipe needs to chill out.
From what we've heard, so.
So, yeah, that's cool. I think we got these are, what are you going to do? Can't please everybody. This is the whole point of this, it's what's the saying? It's in the eye of the beholder or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let's see what some of the people said about it. Let's take it to the people.
Take it to the people.
Michael B.
Yeah.
said he gave it 5 stars. It's a perfect score. He gave it a perfect score.
I mean, I wouldn't give this a perfect score.
Nobody gets a 10 out of 10.
But I don't really have a whole lot of flaws. I do have a couple, which, we kind of listed.
Right. No, my 10 spot is very strict. It's very hard to get to my 10 out of 10 Smokey.
That's for me, too, but it really depends, right, on one movie.
Maybe.
I kind of believe that there's no movie that's perfect.
Maybe Cannonball Run. Maybe.
Maybe for you, but not for me.
10 out of 10 Smokies. Maybe. 9.5. Guillermo del Toro has produced a truly magnificent film. He kind of always does.
Yeah,
the
he's made good movies.
Performances, sets, and cinematography are simply incredible. I cannot recommend this movie enough. So do you think Michael B., everywhere he goes, he tells people about this movie?
That would be funny. It was just like, hey guys, check out this movie. It's called Frankenstein. Check it out now. It's nothing like you've ever seen before.
Right.
If you like Guillermo del Toro movies, watch it.
He walks into McDonald's, orders a number 1. He's I'll take a number 1. By the way, you should go see Frankenstein.
Well, what if he goes to Dunkin' Donuts and then tells people?
He's telling it there. Do you think they should have done Dunkin' Donuts product placement in this movie?
I don't think they should. It'd be very funny, but very out of place.
So this guy loved it. Again, at least this guy wrote more than one thing. 5 stars, great movie. That's usually most of the reviews I catch. Whenever I see a 5-star, these reviews, 5 stars, great movie. That's it. The only thing.
Yeah.
So, Leonard K. 1 star, man.
Oh, wow.
He hated this movie.
That's too harsh.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Leo K. watched the movie. I signed up just to leave a review. So this guy set up an account just to leave this review. That was the worst screenplay I've ever seen for ages.
Which
moment, no, it's not. One moment he can only say Victor like it's a mental default. Then roll forward 2 scenes he can fully read and recite poetry, the Bible, etc., which he learned from a blind man. Stupidest sequence I've ever seen. I I think Leo went.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Leo stopped watching the movie for about 30 minutes.
Now, worst screenplay, I don't agree with that at all. It just kind of tells me that this guy's never seen much movies at all, and this is the only film he saw. He's like, this is the worst screenplay I've ever seen.
It's
Go watch
Frankenstein.
the worst movies imaginable, and you'll change your perception. It's like, wow, this movie wasn't really that bad.
It's Frankenstein.
I don't think it's like,
Hold on. What's the difference? How can it be? I don't understand screenplay.
No.
So is a screenplay like the adaptation is the screenplay? They're going to add their own twist to it? Because I didn't see any twists.
Ways.
I didn't see a long deviation from the book here.
No, at least from what I know.
So to me, the book is the screenplay. You know what I mean?
I mean that, and also too,
it's the wireframe. It's the wireframe of the movie. You know what I mean? The foundation of the movie. So Leo must have stepped away.
But he felt like he was...
Because they really go into how he learns how to read and write.
Yeah. With Frankenstein, the creature, they felt like it was an instant thing for him, that he just instantly learned this. No, it took a long time.
Well, that's what I mean, where I think Leo got up and went and had dinner and forgot to pause the movie.
Yeah.
Because we saw all that.
Yeah, but the thing is, he didn't like instantly like learn English. It didn't really happen so quickly.
What are you going to spend? 3 hours on this guy learning how to read?
It's just a montage.
Right. Oh, it's a movie. We can't sit here. What's this guy expecting? An hour and a half of
and he
him?
saw it as the stupidest sequence. Yeah. Ironically enough, that's the
what
least stupidest.
A Billy
scene.
Madison version of this movie? Where he goes back to kindergarten and starts learning how to read? Leo K., disable your account. Don't do this again.
Just watch other movies, man, because it's the worst screenplay in the world is a bit of an exaggeration.
You could have just signed up and said, you know what? This movie wasn't for me. I went to dinner for 30 minutes, came back, and the guy can read. Rewind the movie. Crazy. Well, that's it. That's
pretty
it for
much
us.
it. Now, do we recommend this movie? I do. I do recommend this movie. Even if you don't really care for Frankenstein much, I think this movie will make you appreciate the adaptation for sure.
Watch it once. I watched it 3 times, and I'll never watch this movie.
Maybe I'll rewatch it at some point, just to get my opinion on it has changed. But for right now, I really like the movie, and I recommend it to, honestly, anyone. It's a very accessible movie to anyone who really likes
If this movie pops up on your scrolling of streaming services, would you stop and watch it? Or you keep going? Is this a stop and watch or keep scrolling?
I can't say that yet.
Mine's a keep scrolling.
Okay.
But after you've watched it one time. Watch it one time. I recommend it. It's a great movie to watch.
Definitely.
Right. Don't watch it with kids.
That's it.
That's it.
Bye.
On to the next. Bye, everybody.